What is up, my crazy Verticonians? When it's Vertico, you can call me V, and welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution. Quickly, foremost, this will be a shorter episode, not too short, but around 25-30 minute mark, just because it is getting late. I do want to be able to get a chance to edit tonight as well. It does, of course, mean, though, the episode after this one, which will be recorded tomorrow, and the one that will probably follow that as well, will be longer ones. I promise, if I remember, but I will do my best to make sure that's the case. Now then, we are going to remember what I did only 5 minutes ago. Good giddy aunt. Right, send off on digs. Already done. Fossils? Yeah, there we go. They're doing their things. Great. Okay. Oh wait, we're waiting on research that will increase the inventory space because that's going to become a nightmare once we hit 2 stars. Speaking of which, let's have a look at our power. So, 31 left over. Getting another Hammond Foundation Lab, Creation Lab, sorry, is 10. With all the associated viewing platforms and so forth, which we won't really need just yet, not gonna lie to you. We will need another guest shelter though up there because we want to minimise any risk of problems. Sell those. Definitely extract the amber, always extract the amber. These are berries, all of these are berries, so let's go ahead and get a 3-star while we're at it. Send off for another dig site. And just await, because there's not much we can really do at this stage in time. But apart from, get ready. I don't need to connect it yet, so we don't have a problem with the power, but hey, just make it a reasonably sized enclosure, so it's going to be a bit of a misshapen one, making sure that we do leave enough room for paths, so on and so forth. This one is going to be a bit of a weird one because I do want to be able to connect. I may have fluffed this up already. I was going to say I wanted to connect 2 enclosures, but realistically, it's going to have to be 1. Waste of money, waste of power, but done this in the past, it's not really been an issue. I think there is a way I can make it 2, so we will work on that. So that's fine. I will work that out in my brain in a moment. Let's deal with the fossils first. Sell. Of course. Oh, more Barry. Damn it. Kind of hoping for the... oh, that's because I've not been going for the Proceratosaurus dig. Like an idiot. I would explain a lot. How's my research coming along for that? Yeah, 4 minutes still. Right, let's start working this out then. I will need, at the very least... I've got an idea. Right. Cool. Doesn't need to be too big, doesn't need to be too big, Corey. Doesn't need to be too big. Perfect. So, if we build a gate there, this would be actually really, really freaking useful for 2 purposes. No, it won't be. Right, that's not great. That is not great at all. Let's go ahead and heal both these peeps. They're not getting much food, that's understandable. It's because, obviously, bigger things are terrifying them. But they'll get a chance to get food and water here and there, and that's fine. We can heal them when they don't. Oof. Come on. Sell these 2 stars. I know. I'll probably get chastised for it, but to be quite frank, we don't need them. Prefer the space. And we'll get rid of the sort of like thing where it says I can sell them anymore, so hey. So what my plan is, if I get a gate that goes here, that'll be another enclosure. Potentially another enclosure here. Potentially. Only issue is we now need to make... maybe not. I've got an idea. Keep this going. Right, so... I would like to get rid of all of these trees, so I can see what the hell I'm doing. Making sure I've got enough room for a path to go around, so we're going to go ahead and place the path first. There we go. Perfect. Try and hug the sides as much as humanly possible. So we've at least got a path. There we go. Fossils have been found. Amazing. So more Proceratosaurus. Go for the 3-star and the 2-star. Because that's all we've got to play with, so it's fine. Now then. We're not going to start introducing anything yet because we've not got nowhere near enough of a reserve. Although I do need to get my contracts done, so I probably will have to at some point. But we'll start to do these 2 ones so that we actually get a chance to get rid of those other contracts. So that's all good. Right, now we want one that is reasonably sized. Doesn't cut us off at all. Now then, try and make a little bit more of a weird shape. That way you can incorporate a little bit more space. So if I do that, for example, a bit of a better decision, wouldn't it? There we go. That should be more than sufficient for a Barry and, well, 2 Barrys and a pack of Pro Serratos. I'll obviously introduce water and stuff as time gets closer, but we'll go ahead and get a gate on here. Put gate there at another point, but we're not going to... yes. We're not going to put a gate on there yet, because if we do, then the guy can get out, and we don't want that. Anyone needing food? No, but these guys need healing. So, let's go ahead and do that. There we go. I'll work on getting those other contracts done very shortly. So, we need another guest shelter. Nothing suffering from here yet. Amazing. So, where is our guest shelter suffering? Fossil Center can now be upgraded. Great. So, 1, 2, 3. So, that should give me a total of 23 spaces. Let's see if it's done that. It has. Great. Don't need to start selling everything anymore. Go for that one and that one. Amazing. I can sell again. Okay. Everything is beginning to make more sense. I'm very happy with this decision. I'm going to save the game, because in case we get another storm, disease, all that malarkey. Guests, emergency shelter. Where are we not covered then? Because we need to be at 95%. We're not covered up here. Don't know if I'm going to get a chance to put one down somewhere though, because of terrain constraints and building constraints and all that jazz. And all that jazz. Right, I saw it. There we go, perfect. Right, so let's get a path built. That's not a path, that's a path. Glorious. Save the game. Because I've done what I need to, and we'll save the game once we complete the contract as well. Because I'm not dumb. I think. I am. Let's not dance around that fact. I'm not. That's arguable. Depends which standard you put me against. There we go. That's a reasonable assumption. I think a hotel around here would not be amiss. Also, I have got opportunities to go and build a, like a enclosure like that. Issue being, obviously, viewing is going to be a pain, and building a path all the way around is going to be a nightmare, because it can, of course... You know what? We'll build a path. That way I know I can't build any more around, but... I can, however... enlarging this if I require to. Path not connected. Where? Oh, there. That would make sense. It's being a pain. Ta-da! That will take a minute or two to kick in. Actually, no, what am I saving the game for? I've not completed the contract. Sell these. Yes. Go out, back out for another dig, please. Oh, I just sent it back out for the Barrys. Not for the Pro. There we go, easy cover. Give me a partial refund. It doesn't cover what I've just spent, but it's all good. Oh, I've got an itchy back now. Ooh, science looks like it's suffering. No. It's not an awful one. Do not get me wrong. But, here's the big but, and it's not just my big but here. That's a teensy bit more effort than I'd like to put in, because that cost 320,000. If it was like 600,000, it would warrant it, because it's covering a third of my costs rather than a sixth. But hey, just check science. Yeah, science needs a bit of first yawn in about 2 or 3 videos. How amazing! Well, 2 videos I've recorded. They may not come out in that order though. So you may never ever escape the yawns, and I'm sorry about that. Back out for a dig, save the game, because we still don't have that contract try and nip at my heels yet. Come on, give me that contract option before we get a storm or a disease or something stupid. Right, science. Fine. Absolutely fine. These two will go hand in hand. There'll be more of a partial reimbursement, so that's 450,000 back. I'll probably start with the Pro Serratosauruses, so they've got a chance to settle in, not be attacked every 5 minutes. Although, to be fair, we're going to have a Baryonyx feeder and a Carnivore feeder, so hopefully the Baryonyx will, well, stay where the Baryonyx should be. Loss of visibility will take a dive. We don't need to worry about that until a bit later on, in which case I will then start putting down viewing galleries, or viewing platforms, sorry I should say, and take it from there. Shopping is still suffering, as always. Could be because it's too high price maybe. If I drop it by 1, there, I guess that's 23. It's not great, not a lie, but hey, let's see if that's increasing the rating. By 1% so far. So it's just going to fluctuate the looks of it. No substation. Oof, that would be a good point, wouldn't it? Ah, but as soon as I connect it, it's going to start being powered. Don't want to do that just yet. Do we now? Answer is, of course, no. Profit's not going below 52,000, so that's good. Oof. Oof, 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 oof. Right. Finally going back out for Ceratosaurus, which is nice. Finally get that guy to 100% then, can't we? Any of these pro? I don't think they are. I keep thinking... Ah, they are. Go for a twofer. And a 3. I shouldn't need, there we go, to extract any more of these guys. You're a Barry. You're a Barry. You're not a Barry. Amazing. Now I can just double up on the Barry digs, because that's completed, as you can see. Oof, another low health. To be fair, I'm going to heal all of them eventually, and then it will sort itself out. Guessing you guys can't get any food. I'm guessing that's what your problem is. Oof, and water. You mean the thing you are right there next to. Please think about your options right there. Where are we? Ranger station. Upgrades. I've not put on the scheduling, so we'll go ahead and do that now. Both are scheduling for now. And we would like to go for research. Hey, didn't forget about that for too long, did I? And we'll go back to the other stuff later on. So the game, because we've made some progress, and I'm not looking forward to the next detour that we have to take for something stupid, such as a freaking storm. Just saying. Also, yeah, we've definitely got some expansion room there, which is nice. And Ceratosaurus is now a complete genome, so wouldn't you believe it, we're going to start working on it. Come on. Right there in that divot, that's lovely. Those guys can get like radiation poisoning from that, so that's fine. Glorious, upgrade you with a hatchery capacity. How much power have I got left over now after this entire ordeal? 6, which means I don't have enough for a hotel. To be fair, that's probably because I just stuck a load of upgrades on things, so that's on me. Damn it, I was hoping for something to sell. That's fine. Oof, I can only go for one more dig site, so let's go ahead and start extracting any 3 stars. Throw that 4-star in the middle. And boom. 6 out of 6. Now ready to extract. Glorious. We've now got 2 2-stars, which is good because I'm going to sell them. Get an extra 108k there, which is glorious. These guys have no market demand, that's understandable, but you will want to, of course, complete that baryonyx dig. And if I need more carnivores, tell me. I've got the research for it, 'cause I kind of need to make sure that's the case. Yes, we've got Trudon, right. In case we get a carnivore requirement, or a carnivore fossil find. That way I can maximise everything. Now then. You've got 1 hatchery capacity. That's fine. We'll keep it as it is for now. Where is our pro? Let's go ahead and modify genome, even though we're not going to modify it. Oof, how much more would you cost? Extra 90,000 for... not worth it. You require a minimum of 3, which is very, very good, because that's exactly the amount I'm prepared to get. However, I want to get back up to 2 million before I consider that. Problem being is I won't. However, if I release 3, I will get money back that will push me to where I would have been. So, on that basis, let's go ahead and incubate all 3 of these. Successfully incubate carnivore, because it's a 100% chance, it should give it to me automatically, potentially before anyway. We're then going to go ahead and get in a carnivore goat feeder. We're going to pop it over here. I'll explain the reasoning for that. Maybe over here. I want to keep it a little bit away from the from where I'm going to be building the baryonyx area, because I don't want to have a nightmare fuel constant nipping like we have in there, because it becomes a problem after a while. Like, their healths are already dropping back down again because they can't get food or water, even though there's some water everywhere. So, oof, we are low on funds, but we've got enough to cover a whole expense if needs be. I would not say no to some palladium, but these will suffice. And they are all completed, so what we have here is what we have got to work with. Oof, let's go ahead and extract the 2-star, extract the 3-star, takes us up to 5 out of 6, and 6 out of 6. So these guys should be able to be sold, I hope. We are 100% winging it at this point. So I'm going to get how much back again? 450,000. That's actually okay, because that will take us back up to 1 million. Probably dip a bit with the expenses, but then we'll get a little bit more income as well. Then we play it safe for a little bit of time. Then we release 2 baryonyxes. Then we add more Proceratosaurus. Or maybe just keep throwing some more Proceratosaurus till we get the max in there. Then throw the baryonyxes out once we've got a nice, steadier income. Very, very nervous about the amount of fundage I've reduced, because that is quite a drop. But we had to do this last time. We had to make a big investment, and that is the big investment right there. Scheduling's been done for that. Won't really apply it for now because, well, Ep122. I've got some research I could be doing. I'm not going to. Kind of need to see where this is going to go. So, right, this is going to go up to, between these two, this will go up to 88%. Potentially up to 91. Ah, crud. I think I have to extract all of them, which is really weird. I didn't, because I've actually used some of those fossils and sold them like an idiot. We will wait to see what the last one yields, because I'm hoping it's a sellable one, because that money would come in very handy. Right, open gate and extract, release these dinos. So we now have 3 Proceratosaurus. The problem is, I get the fact that a lot of this will get a lot boring because I'm not releasing anything new. However, in my genuine defense, it's tried and tested. And challenge mode can become like that, and I get that, but I don't need to release something new. I've got something new, in fact, and that is that, which I'll get screenshots of, because that's going to be a great thumbnail. Yes, you are. Yes, you are, little hellspawn. Oh, so beautiful. Oof. I was hoping that might trickle me over to 2 stars. It didn't, but not too fast. Also, something's got a combat boost because of the killing of the other Dilophosaurus, so that's funny. There we go, heal those guys, and entertainment security. Nope. Income, can I increase it by that much? No. Right, load. Load the game. That might have been a couple of minutes ago, which isn't great. No, it's within the last minute, which is good. Oh, I've got an issue back now. Oh, that's the spot. Oh, I do need to cut my nails, but I'm glad they're at a reasonable length, because when you've cut your nails like properly down, it just doesn't hit the same spot, you know? Security? I presume. Is it security I require? Yes, definitely. Can't really tell massively from here. I can get a bit of a good idea, but from there I can definitely tell. No. Go die. That sucks. Shanae. Sine? Shanae? I don't know. I still haven't figured that out. But still, no. Absolutely 100% not. I choose not to. So, this is why we hate George. Isn't that right, George? Yes, we do. We also don't like Isaac. We don't hate him, we don't like him. However, Dr. Dwar is the best. You had to give me that, didn't you? Something I won't be able to do until I research the Trudon. Also, we've just gone up loads of fundage. Oh, I didn't save the game. Come on, Dr. Dwar, don't fail me. Oh, that kind of sucks. Those combinations suck. That's on me. That is 100% on me for not using my noggin and going save. But to be fair, comfortable reloading both those. They weren't great. They required some research, required some spending money, but then again, it would be more dig sites, so yeah. I guess it's got its usage. Security, get you out of the way. Who would be the other option, actually? It would be then science. So, it is fine to go with Dr. Dwar to back me up. Fine, save the game. That's a good one. That is a very good one. And now, we pick Dr. Dwar in the next one. And she gives me a reasonable one. Oh, Dr. Dwar. We'll wait for that one to be done, then we'll go for that one. Trust me, we need more security than we do science. So, we'll wait. Also, thoughts. Genuinely happy. Cutting it off will not become a problem. Wetland, you don't even care, but you've got it. That's great. Wonderful. Right, baryonyx. You're not 100% yet, I get that, but how much are you going to cost me? I think it goes down a little bit. Does it? Thought it did. Apparently not. Right. I'm about to save, but we know that 44 is fine. However, if it's a normal storm, then the 45 is also fine. No. No. And no. Repeat it with me, everybody. And no. Or tell me it's not going to remove my other contract. Please. Please, 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 please. Do not remove my other contract. Damn it to hell. I hate being dumb sometimes. Like, very tired. Fatigued? Yeah. Yeah, that's about accurate. Right. It's time we pick Dwar. Get whatever she gives us if it's good. Save the game quickly. Had to make me eat my own damn words. Didn't ya, Dr. Dwalipa? One is not a happy bunny right now. For his own stupidity, and for these evil, evil characters, whom I hope would die when Mount Seaber erupts, or get devoured by carnivores, hell even devoured by omnivores, or hell even more painfully, slowly by a very curious sauropod. Because it's got the pressure, it can lift them out of the way so they can't, escape, and their jaw power is strong enough to crush, probably not kill after the first couple of bites as well, which makes it slow. Reasonable, I'll take it. I honestly will take it at this point. Save the damn game. Prior to the storm. Now I can get to the control soon. So, prepare for the worst, hope for the best. Look at that reaction time, you're all welcome. Let us see what we're dealing with here. Please. My lord, that was probably the worst way that could have started. Because it's just going to go across all of my enclosures like that. So, how about I pass on that? Also means when I come back to recording tomorrow, I'm going to have to go through dealing with this storm again like I did with the last storm before recording the last 2 episodes. Yay. Is it every half hour? Like, legit? Yeah, it's about every half hour, if not every 20-25 minutes, which is kind of ridiculous, not gonna lie. That's stupidly overly difficult. That's the point where they're just throwing it in to say, this is challenging, this is a difficulty modifier, ooh, have fun. Like, that is not how this works, guys. That is not, that's just a cheap way of throwing challenge in. Challenge is, it's a different concept. Admittedly, I am using exploits, I'm not going to lie to you about that. But, the reason I'm using the exploits is that it doesn't feel natural. It feels very, very, very artificial, and I get that it's a video game. Ha ha ha, it's going to be artificial, but I don't know, it could have been done a little bit more fluidly. That's why I'm avoiding it. And I will say that openly. I do have criticism of the game. Terrain mapping is hands down the worst I've ever encountered, and that includes the old Roller Coaster Tycoon, Zoo Tycoon games, so on and so forth, by a long shot. But that and the storms are my only major criticisms. Loads of people have other criticisms like, oh, it's repetitive. I don't feel that. Even though I'm literally playing the same map for most challenge modes with the same dinosaurs pretty much, I don't feel it's repetitive because it's a different experience each time. I don't necessarily do it in the same order each time. And I still enjoy it. I've sunk hundreds of, like, over 100 hours in this game. I wouldn't do that if I didn't enjoy the game. I record it because it's over a year old. I don't get many views on these on this series of these videos, and I am okay with that because I'm playing this game and I love it. Oof. Well, that is not it, Chief. That is not it again. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to go back in time and reload a previous save. However, I know after the last time I did it, it was like the 10th one in, so I'm just gonna keep doing it. Whether I do it all in this video or I do it off camera is probably leaning towards the off camera part, but we'll see if it is on this attempt. If not, we'll just watch what this attempt leads to while we end the video, just for a bit of carnage and chaos. Till I'm getting a bit tired now. It's been a bit more mellow, not wah. It's more ah. Let's see. Should probably open the shelters, but for the carnage factor. Yeah, I mean I could still open the shelters, couldn't I? And deal with the repercussions. Open all shelters. Wait. Open? Yes. Park shelter covers 100% actually. That's kind of good. In fact, that's kind of amazing. Right. Let's get you to do your job. See if I can actually try and fight it. If not, we'll just watch the carnage unfold, to be quite frank. Can you even get that? Yes, you can. Glorious. Oh, that's just let's just cover one issue at a time, shall we? Y'all ain't red, so quite frank, I don't care. Also, where are the dinosaurs a threat? Tell me. I'm not seeing it. Oh, I was hoping it was just going to go oof and it'd been fine, but just do your job. This storm should not be stopping you. Come on. Go in there because that's the easiest way of getting in there, isn't it? Oh. That's good. Also, we've got a disease and I didn't even realise. Right. Panicking. Panicking. Disease should be dealt with first. Storm's still going on, so they're more than likely going to break out. Which is a big old pain after all this effort we've just put in. If I dart these guys, then they'll kill them, and if I dart them, vice versa. So let's just deal with this disease for now. Right, storm's over. We'll just see what the repercussions are. Because if it works, it works. That's great. Medicate. Get rid of that healing. Yeah, I can hear a thing being attacked. And wouldn't you believe it, it was the ones we didn't expect. It's always the ones you don't expect. But to be fair, I've kind of got a grasp that I could handle it. But if we can get a better position tornado, it's a little bit more reasonable because I can just start dying stuff and deal with the repercussions. I think it's a great place to end the video, guys. Literally, for me, it's about dead on 30-minute mark. If you have enjoyed today's video, please make sure you do smash the like button. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to Crazy Vertico. I'd super duper appreciate it. My name is Vertico. You can call me V. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a nice day, and ta-ra!